Yes, hello, friends. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you get a chance to check out the other videos. And like always, please, if you like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and remember to share. Today I got an update to the video I did last week, which was conditional dynamic subtotals. Um, my client came back and he said he wanted something a little bit more dynamic. So I went to work and I gave him a couple of ideas, and I'm going to show you today what I came up with, which I think would be very good for anybody that had some kind of spreadsheet that they would, require data to be put into the certain cells. So as you see here, this is like what we saw last week. Um, when something goes to zero, or you need, something is, nothing in there, it comes up with a comment that says data required, and it gives the date. This is basically what you saw last week. And when you put data in there, the comments just disappear. Um, Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah, that you put in the data and comments disappear. But this week, the update is going to be in the input of the comment information. So last week, it was hard coded into the VBA code. So for say that whatever is here, whatever is in the comment, it was hard coded into the VBA code. But now it's going to be more dynamics per se, that you can input directly from an input window for any message that you want to be shown when data is required. So let me show you how it works. This is the first update here. So let's say you click that, you get this dialog box. This is an input box, and you want this message to be put in here. So please input data. Okay. Now, when something is missing, please input data and the date. Date missing, please input data. As you see that whatever comment you put it into inbox, into the input box, it's gonna reflect there. And you, which would be the person that would be running the spreadsheet, the administrator of the spreadsheet, would have total control of what message would be reflected on there. Let me show you again. I'm going to say my data. That's that. Enter. Now this goes to 0, and here it is, my data. My data. So as you see that everything here is purely dynamic by calling this up here. Okay. So I hope that would be very good for anybody that would be working on that. And then the second update that I have is, let me go to this tab here. And in this one, this is dynamic in the sense that it's whatever is in these boxes, these two cells, it's going to reflect. Let me show you. 0. See? Strike price column is needing the information for the strike price. Expiration date is needing the information for the expiration date. It's reflecting here. So let's say you put it in, it goes out. Put in the date, it's gone. So let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to take out the word price. Now this is gonna go to 0. See, strike. There it is. That's very dynamic. You have total control what shows up in that comment box by what's in these two things. But I mean, as far as like the VBA code, once you're getting into your own spreadsheet, you would be able to make it dynamic based on any cell you want. You know, I'm gonna write my price just to make it just to show my price. That's it. I'm gonna write back whatever it was before. Now it's that strike price. And this is expiration date. Expiration date. So right here, this is the column for expiration date. It's asking you to put the expiration date of what you're doing here. And once you do that, everything is gone. So now I'm going to show you the VBA code for that. Today I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm not going to show you per line. I'm going to show you what it's already done, because if you saw last week's video, you would already have a lot of this code. So today I'm going to just show you what's a little bit more, it's part of the update. So in this case, I made an option explicit. And then this here, I made it like a public comment, a public variable. And this is a new one, my comment and public my ch, which is, you know, whatever the name you use. And this is a variant, and this is a string. Here I set it. My ch is range AA1. That means that in AA1, whatever you put into that input box is going to hit over there. So that way it's going to reflect into that. My ch add out comment, and this is your variable right here. That's what's going to give that. This is basically the same as what you saw last week. And here is the new part. This is, if you're familiar with VBA a little bit, you know that application.input box is the input box, the little box that came out. But you have to set it with a name, so you're able to call it up from some other part of the code. My comment equals application.input box, whatever it is there, and then the name, and then you just make it. This is if somebody chooses cancel or doesn't choose nothing at all, it just leave the message. This is where the comment is going. It's out of sight. You know, this is only for the administrator, really, who's running the sheet. And that's really it right there. This little piece of code, which is logic, because when it comes up, it can come up and somebody says, "Oh, cancel, I don't want anything." Because if you didn't put that in there, it would erase the code, it wouldn't hold it. Or if somebody does cancel or nothing at all. So this is dealing with that, somebody making that choice. That input box and that variable, that's the new one. This is the other one for my price. This is this one, which is based on these two cells. That's it. And that would be I'm declaring strike one as string and declaring XP date as date. Per se, this is the strike one, and this is XP date. One is a string and one is a date. And I'm setting it. Strike one is range C1, as you can see right there. And XP date is range D1 right there. This is it. I starts at 3. That means it starts at row 3 and it's going to go to 7. That would be very flexible to change to the last row. So this is just the code here. If cell I3 value equals 0, then cells I3 add comment, which is this. That's the variable. I'm adjoining it to the word required. And then active cell visible, true. And here's the other one, 0, an error. Add comment, XP date, adjoin to required. And that's it. And this is just to show all the size, the color of the cell when it's done. And these comments when cells are used. So that's it. It's to me, I think it's a big update. The client loved it. It was very flexible for him because he has a lot more control over his inputs on what his spreadsheets are going to reflect. So you can pick whatever you want. You can have it directly reading off the spreadsheet itself, or you can have a control and you can input it in my input. And that's going to be my input with the date stamp right there. You have total control of whatever you want to input there as a comment, and giving the message to whoever's going to be inputting data into that spreadsheet. I hope that you like this, that you find it interesting, that you can use it. Remember that everything you see here, you with a little bit of understanding and looking at what your needs are, you can make it fit any situation you want. Just by tweaking, like here, the range numbers, you can always make it as long as you want, as big as you want, and picking out from any information you want. If anybody needs any help, or if you need the code or whatever, I would post it. Yes, it'll drop me a comment there, and I would gladly post the code for somebody to have and to look it over. So once again, if you like the contents of my page, if you like the information, if you like the data, the spreadsheets, please leave me a comment. Please remember to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share. And come back next week and we'll be doing another exciting video with VBA and Excel. Thank you very much.